Glad you could show up for our James Loveless studio visit. We'll be doing this every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. We just got a phone call today from BET Network. They want to feature one of my pieces in an episode that they're doing called All the Way Black. You know, I've been doing this for quite a while now, for over 45 years of drawing and painting. And I have 5 children, and 3 of them draw and paint. They're all grown and having their own children and enjoying every minute of it. We have 10 grandkids now. Can you believe it? So I've been doing this for a while. We want to do a shout out to the people that have really been coming out and supporting us. We've got Miss Marva Robinson that worked with my wife, Yvette, for quite a time. Also, there's Yvonne Elliott that worked with her also. And Doug Morgan actually gave us a shout out on today and gave us a thumbs up. Also, Mr. Ted Simpson. I used to play Little League Baseball with him. I won't tell you how long ago that was, but it's been a few days. On today, we're going to be talking about several things. One is the animal paintings that I've been doing recently. Here's one of them I call Fearless. And you can see that it's of a horse, and it's in memory of COVID. It's memorializing the fact of the frontliners that go out in order to save us, in order to keep us healthy at the hospitals, and the fire people that do so many good things to help us. And so this is called Fearless in commemoration of them. I've also been working on another piece. I just started it 2 days ago. And the name of it, I started out to call it Blue Wolf. Then I started to make research about how I needed to make everything work. And I decided to change the name from Blue Wolf to Fire Wolf. By changing the names, I thought I was going to make the eyes blue. But in doing my research, they said that there's a rarity of those kinds of wolves. So I decided to make it regular color eyes of that yellow fiery color that they have. This scene is of a wolf in the wintertime. Actually, I started to call it maybe Fire and Ice, but it's of a 16 by 20 oil painting that I've just started 2 days ago. And I just thought of this. My mentor mentioned this. He said, you know what you could do is offer this painting and just have the people, if they purchase it before you get finished with it, you could offer them a 30% discount. Okay. Don't get so excited. Calm down.
I gotta eat.
I gotta eat. And so with that, we're offering a 30% discount. And all you have to do if you're interested in the piece is mark soul. Just put soul in the comments, and we'll be in touch with you either by instant messaging, or if you leave your email, we can do it that way, whatever's easiest for you. That's what we want to do, the easy way. And so I'll bring this back again, but if you do this, if you purchase this by the end of the broadcast today of the podcast, we're offering you a 30% discount.
That's really awesome. And a lot of times people don't realize that you can literally have James to do something custom, specifically for what you would like it to be. So we do original oil portraits as well as animals, Western art, and things that commemorate something that's very special to you. And all we would do is ask certain questions, and James can create that for you. So please visit our website at www.jameslovelessart.com, and we could definitely get in touch with you about some of these special offers.
Thank you so much. She's selling it. You know, we used to have a gallery back in a place called St. Louis, Missouri, And in St. Louis, I have 5 children. We were able to help them with their college expenses as they sold art at the gallery there. And we were able to teach them about selling and coming to work every day and framing. We taught custom framing so that they would be able, right, customer service, all those things, so that they would be able to use their skills after they left the nest. The reason I do Western art is because of my grandfather. And he was around a long time ago in order to help us with the Western art. I used to visit there in the summer, and with my grandmother. She was part Cherokee Indian, and we used to talk about the past stories and the great things that she would be doing with the Western art. And so that's been my influence. I used to go and follow my grandfather around, and he would go to all these different rodeos that were all over the place in Arkansas and in Oklahoma. And I would be wading through all this dew in order to get to the rodeo. And my grandfather would do buck bronking, and he would do barrel racing. He did all the events. And the living room there in Fayetteville, Arkansas was decorated with all of the different awards that he had won through the years. And so that had a big impact on me. When I went home, I drew Indians and cowboys, and it just spurred my imagination. And that's why I do Western art too. It's like, well, you're a black man. What you doing Western art? Well, I enjoy Western art, and my grandfather was a cowboy and a horse trainer. He trained trotting horses, and that's one of the main reasons that I do this to this day. And eventually I want to do some more of him in particular, so that you can understand more about his life and his impact on me doing Western art. We had a fantastic giveaway on this last month. And the winner of our giveaway was a gentleman by the name of Humphrey King. And Humphrey was able to win this print. It wasn't framed like this, but he was able to win this print. And he told me that he really enjoyed getting it. We shipped it to him by Federal Express, and that's usually how we go with things here, but it's a 22 by 28 print, and this one is called Eagle Wolf, and it was at the Bosque Classic. That's 5 years ago. But we had this wonderful giclée print created by Don Lambert of Airbrush Imaging, and it's a wonderful print. It's on canvas, and I can barely tell the original from the print, because he does such a great job with the colors, and it is totally archival. He uses archival inks. Hey, Marva, good to see you. Carlene Wright, oh, good to see you. So it's good that, this is why we do this. We've got another giveaway now for the month of May. If you haven't had an opportunity to visit us at the website, as soon as it would come up, you would see a pop-up that comes, and when you see the pop-up, it's going to have this print there. And so you can see this is called Rain Dance. It's of a Cherokee warrior. All the markings, that hat that he has on is called a roach. And you can see that he is dancing in his Native American, just like his ancestors did back in the day. And you can see the clouds too in the background. So I think that dancing is working. It's working. But you can visit our website and be able to join it there, and so that you can also have the opportunity to win that print. It's going to come framed just like it is, and we pick the winner. What we do is go by random.org, and I had, at that point, it was 300 a little over 300 emails. And so whatever you are, whatever number you are in that list will be your number. And that's how I choose them. I don't pick people myself. And so it's actually a random number chosen by random.org. So they do it. I don't do it. Don't blame me. It's not my fault.
I didn't do it either.
Yes, you did. You did it.
I didn't touch it.
Okay. We do commissions, and we were outside. I was outside actually shooting some work earlier today, and one of my neighbors walked up, and he said, can you do a portrait of my pet? And I was like, yeah, I think we can do that. Mm-hmm. And so she has a brand new kitten.
It's a dog.
It's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I can't keep up. Okay, it's a dog. It's of a chocolate lab, I believe. Mm-hmm. And so that's gonna be one of the ones that we come with. Hey Seth, good to see you. And so we're going to be doing that as a commission that we got. And we love to do custom artwork. If you have an idea that you'd like to come up with, and we can talk about it. And I even shoot my own photographs if you're in the local area, or even if you're not. I'll travel to where you are, and we will get it done, because that's how we do. And Marva's talking about hi, Yvette.
Hi, Marva.
Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. And if you have a comment or you're not hearing, we did a video earlier today, and we've just got this brand new microphone in the mail, and it works just perfectly when you turn it on. And so that's the little step that I missed. I caught it in the middle of the podcast, but this time I think we got it rolling so that you guys can hear everything that's going on. All right, I know that I showed you some other paintings earlier, so I'm going to do that again today and maybe show you some things that weren't there that you didn't get a chance to see the last time. This is called Winter Meal, and it's an 8x10 painting of a grandmother feeding her grandkids. And I just thought that was so common today, and something that is really, people do that all the time, and it really touched my heart when I got the idea that to do something like this. And so that's called Winter Meal, and it's been in several competitions, and it's done well. So it's an 8x10 framed oil painting. And so if you get this today, it would normally go at about $500, but I would give it to you at half price, only $250 for Winter Meal. We also have another one that we called, what's the name of it? American Legacy. And it's also an 8x10 painting that of an old cowboy out there in the Wild West at the end of a hard day's work, and he's getting it done, just taking it easy, chilling and enjoying some tunes on his guitar. Let's see. Okay, I want to show you again that we've got another one. Let's see. Let's do this one also. Thanks, baby. Thanks for holding. See how helpful she is? She's just a blessing to my soul.
It's going to cost you.
That's my precious wife that's holding the painting up. This one is actually under glass. It's a print, and it's a beautiful print. It's an 8x10. It comes framed just like this, and we'll let this go if you call during the broadcast or within the next 72 hours. We will sell this for only $150.
I think that's Golden Light.
Golden Light is the name of it. Mm-hmm. And so we can sell that to you, and we'd love to do that. And that price is good for 72 hours. After that, it goes back up. So you don't want it to do that.
Better
Get it while you can, man. Get it while you can.
Yes, that is beautiful. I love that.
Bless your heart. Okay. You know, when we get started with different pieces, we begin them sometimes different ways. Sometimes I begin painting immediately, or sometimes I begin by doing a charcoal drawing at first. And when I started this particular painting of what I call Blue Wolf, and then it changed to Fire Wolf later. Reason that it did that is because I began to research about wolves and their eyes and how realistic it would be if I were to have a blue wolf, wolf with blue eyes. And I decided that it would probably be best if I went and did the regular color of I guess that's called a timber wolf's eyes. Now this is during the winter time that you would see a wolf like this, and we don't have a lot of winter here in Texas, mostly in Colorado, northern states, up here in the west. But you might see a wolf in a lot of places in the United States because of the American wolf, I believe is the species of this. But like I said before, if you get this particular painting, how much is it, baby?
30% off.
30% off.
Woo-hoo!
All right now.
All right.
16 by 20. And we'd love to ship that to you. This is what we do. I hope you enjoyed the time that we have. Oh, she's bringing more paintings up. Uh-oh. You know, this one is called Tear. And it's kind of in commemoration of all of those Native Americans that have suffered so much. And they are known as being quite a stoic people. They don't show a lot of emotion. So to have a Native American shedding a tear because of all of the hardships and the struggles that they went through is really quite a sight to see. So the name of this painting, it's in, what size is this? This is about 11 by 17 piece, and it's called Tear.
Beautiful.
Okay. Here's another one. We just got these back from Cheyenne, Wyoming, where they were being exhibited at the Old West Museum there. And because of COVID came along right in the midst of the show, right before it happened, COVID hit. And so they really didn't have, it hit them kind of reeling with the piece and the entire show. So they didn't know what they were going to do in order to make it because this had happened. So this is something that this is called Chief Joseph, and it's the same size and has the same framing as the other painting that you saw before. You can buy them separately or you can purchase them together and put them on the wall. But they're ready to go. We would ship them to you by Federal Express. If you see something that you like, just put the name of it or hit sold, and we will make sure to get in touch with you and see what we can do in order to get your address. And we take different kinds of payment. We take Cash App, PayPal, what else? We take it all. We take it all. We'll take your firstborn. American Express.
MasterCard.
Okay, talk to him, baby.
We'll take anything but your firstborn. We have enough children.
See, you're not right. I have to keep an eye on my wife. Before, in our previous broadcast, she was selling cupcakes. And we know that we cannot ship cupcakes. We're not set up for that. So she was shipping virtual cupcakes and talking about tasting them during the broadcast, during the podcast.
That's what I was trying to tell them. It wasn't fattening, and all you have to do is just act like you're eating.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry. Okay. Well, I hope that it's been fun. we really like to have fun selling the art and just having fun all the time anyway.
Yeah.
In this time of COVID-19, I know it's putting a lot of stress on our frontliners. I wanted to send my shouts out. We have a small group that meets once every 2 weeks, and one of our members is Michelle Roberts, and she's a nurse, and so she's one of a frontliner right now with all the medical industry is going through in order to keep people healthy. So we send shouts out to Michelle Roberts, thanking her for her service, and we are deep gratitude to all of our frontliners for what they're doing and the sacrifices they're making for us in order to keep us healthy. All right, I think we're going to call it a day.
Okay, well, you all take care and be safe now.
All right, don't forget next time, how much is the Timberwolf? Marvin wants to know.
All right now.
How much is it, baby? Tell them.
It's not a lot. We'll make sure we get in touch with you.
We're going to call you, baby.
Okay, we got your number.
All right.
Love you.
All right.
Stay safe.
Barbara Blissard loves the wolf too.
Okay, you all can fight over it.
Blissard. I don't know how you pronounce that, Barb. But I appreciate you. You keep showing up. You keep showing up. So
yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. It's just so awesome to us. Thank you. God bless.
All right now.
Bye-bye.
We're going to see y'all later.
Okay.
Take it easy, Greasy. Bye-bye now.
Who's Greasy?
I don't know.